Welcome back to the Elder Scrolls V Skyrim. In our last episode, we had just taken the Rift and the Pale for the Imperial Legion. Now we are heading off to Winterhold. And it looks like probably the best way to get here is going to be to go from the Nightcaller Temple. So we'll fast travel there and jump on our trusty reindeer. I am so glad that I discovered this reindeer mount. That was an incredibly good chance happening. I didn't even know that the reindeer mount was, like, in the game. I had no idea this was one of the, like, included new features. Okay. Alright, let's see what we're blackmailing here. All right, Legate Ricka, give me some orders.
The General and I have our disagreements, but he's the best hope for both the Empire and Skyrim.
He is, and I'm reporting for duty.
Your objective is Fort Kastav. The rebels are keeping some of our men prisoner there. I aim to turn that into an advantage. I've sent men to scout out the area. You are to meet them, find a way to slip in, free our men, and take over the fort. They won't be expecting an attack from the inside. This won't be easy, but that's why I'm sending you. Think you can handle it?
Nothing I can't handle.
As long as the rebels are willing to die fighting the Empire, we must be willing to oblige them.
Okay. Fort Kastav, which is kind of in a weird spot, but again, the Nightingale Inn becomes our go-to fast travel destination for everything. I tell you, if you haven't played Skyrim too often, or you've got, like, you know, a different play style or whatever than I've been doing, strongly consider taking the Nightingale Inn very early on. It becomes extremely convenient. Alright, I see that ice wraith over on the left. I'm just going to keep going. I don't want to deal with that right now. But I think it's way faster than my reindeer, because my reindeer, as cool looking as it is, this poor thing is constantly out of stamina. What's this guy? He was there before. Hey. I see you turning red. Don't be shooting at my reindeer. A high elf. Now, tell me what that was all about. Do you even have, like... Nothing. It was just a pointless bandit attack. Alright. And where'd my reindeer go? There it is. I'm so sorry, reindeer buddy. Oh, and there's a huge polar bear. I'll just give him some space. Oh, that's the... I thought that was my Imperial camp. That's that Saints and Seducers thing. I'll be doing that later on. Here we go.
The waiting.
Hey there. Can you believe this place? So cold my breath turns to icicles. What are we even doing up here?
I know.
Guess Tullius wants to make sure everything is locked down before launching a serious campaign for East March. Anyway, I'm glad you're here. We're outnumbered again. More so than when we took that wagon. But if we work together, we can pull this off.
What's the plan?
There's a grate outside the wall. Looks like it used to be buried in snow. I don't think they know it's there. From the look of it, I bet it leads straight into the prison. I need you to sneak in there and free our men, killing anyone inside as you go. Once you've rescued the prisoners, head out to the courtyard. We'll stand guard out here and rush in as soon as we hear fighting.
I'm on it.
Talos preserve you.
And that other option, it is true, I'm not much for sneaking. But I do have some potions of invisibility. And I have no idea where this gate is. So... Nice. That's why I use potions of invisibility. I love how, like, we're at war and everything, and you still can't take anything from this place. It's all stealing. Done. Nice. Nice and quiet. All right.
Get me out of here. Thanks. Let's teach these bastards a lesson. All right. Last but not least, let's go.
You guys are gonna need... Oh, perfect. Even better. Ooh. Ooh, ooh. Ah.
Thanks. I thought I was going to rot in here. So what's the plan?
We've got men on the outside. We're taking over the fort.
Good. I've got a few scores to settle. What's the plan?
Follow
Right,
me.
let's go. What's the plan?
Follow me.
Great, let's go. What's the plan? Great, let's go.
All right. Let's go take the
What's
fort.
The plan? How'd you end up here?
Empire! Glory of the Empire!
Nice. That was unusually clean. And what is a horse doing up here? I guess it's just being a glitched out horse. Alright, where's Hadvar? Is he wait? Yeah, wow. That was a large chunk of territory we had to cross. Hadvar, where you at? Oh, come on. Don't tell me I needed to... Ignore that. There's Hadvar.
Great work. Get back and report our success. I'll stay here and clean up the mess.
Because I couldn't
Glad
watch
you
the
were here.
stormcloaks
Couldn't have done it without you.
not do something. Most of my family disagree.
All right, let's go give the good news to our good old General Tullius.
Don't go setting the place on fire, okay?
I'm not gonna. I'm a legionnaire. I'm here to help, not burn the place down.
Out with it.
What do you need?
Now that we have Winterhold, I can garrison some troops there until I'm ready to march on Windhelm. I have come to rely heavily upon you. It is only fitting that you join the upper echelon. I am hereby elevating you to the rank of Legate.
Nice.
On behalf of the Empire and myself, please accept this gift along with your new rank. Congratulations.
What's next?
You've little time to glory in your accomplishments. We're gathering our final assault on Windhelm. Report to our camp in Eastmarch.
Yes, sir. And I'm carrying too much to run. Don't mind me. Just dumping a bunch of stuff on the floor of
Heard
the...
they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something in the old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
Yeah, we're gonna do some quick vendoring while we're here.
Seems there's no... Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Return anytime you need arms or armor.
I will.
Forge never rests.
Good.
Your fruit are looking a little less ripe today.
Now let's try bits and pieces.
Take
See
a
if
good
they've
look around.
got their money back.
I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. What do you need?
Your gold.
Take a look.
Okay, you had like no money.
Come back to bits and pieces anytime.
But we cleaned out... Yeah, we cleaned out some weight. We're fine. Okay, oh gee, middle of nowhere. I guess we'll head north from Shore's Stone. But the good news is, you know, doing the Civil War quest line, you do tag some travel points all over the map. I mean, it's a fairly decent way to fill out some map locations. And despite the fact that this is what, like episode 17 of the series, we are still relatively early into, you know, into the Skyrim quest lines. This will be the first of the major quest lines that we're actually completing. And I usually... Stupid cave bear. Stupid cave bear. I usually do the Civil War quest line first, or if not first, very early on, purely because, you know, it like changes the ownership of the holds, and a lot of the Jarls are different and everything else. I mean, it's a fairly significant event during the game, so I like to get it out of the way relatively early, get those changes made before we proceed too far in. And, you know, there's differing schools of thought. I mean, like, when I first played through the main quest line, I didn't do the Civil War at all. I completely ignored it. There. And you know what I think? I gotta check. Okay, we are out of charge. Ooh. Alright, I gotta kill some piddly stuff for some more soul gems here in a minute. I gotta whip out the crossbow. And I'm gonna do that right now.
Wait to kill another Volfred.
Because I've got the Imperial camp on fast travel. And I definitely want to have that sword recharged before I go too much further in here. So I'm just going to go kill a couple of wolves and stuff real quick. I will probably fast forward through this part. Okay, so we had our quick little adventure all over the swamp, recharged up our weapons. Always good to make sure those are full before we go into some extended fighting.
Something to report?
Yes.
The General and I have our... Your objective is the enemy-held fort. Meet the soldiers preparing for the attack. Then join them in wiping out the rebels. Once you prevail, we will garrison the fort. Well, soldier, are you up to the task? I knew I could count on you, soldier.
Off we go. Battle for Fort Amal. Yeah, and of course it's in a dumb spot. Quickest way is probably going to be from over here. Cross the river and go up the road. And probably take out that bear while we're at it. Okay. And we'll tag this lumber mill on our way through. Always good to have some lumber mills when it comes time for farming up some sawn logs later on for our player housing. Yeah, I'm going the right way. Excuse me, buddy. Imperial business. Well, okay then. No text or anything. We just go right into the combat. Talos isn't going to smite me, because Talos is a false god.
I'll pay for that.
For the sons of Skyrim.
Son of a... That's it. Just a scratch.
Just a scratch. Doing our Paladin thing with our offhanded healing. Very, very good to do. Where's those arrows coming from? I think they're all down in the courtyard now. Oh, hello. We'll just chuck you guys out. Throw you out with the trash. What's left? All right. Now we going back to General Tullius? Well, looks like we gotta report back to Legate Ricka, who I have now caught up with in rank.
We're taking the city. Meet the soldiers gathering for the attack. Move it!
Okay. Now, here, we're going to do some saves. This, the next part, the final battle of the final battle of the Civil War is notoriously glitchy. So I'm going to go through and do the battle, and hopefully everything works out without any glitches. If there are any glitches, I will reload from this save and clip the footage here so that you don't have to watch me do this like 5 times. So, assuming I don't have to cut out, there weren't any glitches. But if I'm clipping right here, just assume I had to do this a couple times because it glitched up.
The final blow to the stormcloak rebellion. You have all fought bravely and sacrificed much to bring us to this point. Ulfric thinks he can hide behind the walls of his castle. But we will fight our way in and drag him out through the rubble to face justice. Because this is the end for them. The stormcloaks will fight like cornered rats. They will be fierce and crafty. But they are no match for legionnaires. You are the best and the brightest warriors in Tamriel. Professional soldiers. Fearless and devastating. The Emperor will be paying close attention to what happens here today. Men who distinguish themselves will be well rewarded. Ready now! Everyone with me! For the Empire!
For the Empire!
Stay alert. Never know.
I guess we're just charging the front gates. It was a good speech.
Hawks of the Empire! Just a scratch.
Now, this is, I think, one of those fights where you've gotta go in through the side streets to get around some barricades and stuff. Hello. Yeah, I think coming through this way. I seem to recall coming in through the side streets here. We skip some of the obstacles. They keep coming. Okay. And again, I'm going to save right before I go into the castle.
Secure the door.
Already done, sir.
Alfred Stormcloak, you are guilty of insurrection, murder of Imperial citizens, the assassination of King Torek, and high treason against the Empire. It's over.
Not while I'm still breathing, it's not.
Step aside, Galmar. We're here to accept Ulfric's surrender.
I'll never surrender Skyrim into the hands of a corrupt and dying empire.
Skyrim doesn't belong to you, Ulfric.
No, but I belong to her.
Enough! You are traitors and will die traitors' deaths. Stand down and face public execution, or advance and face summary execution by my hands. It matters little to me. Either way, I'll be sending your heads back to Cyrodiil.
Well, what are we waiting for? Where'd you
I'll
come
enjoy killing you!
Fus Roda!
Well, Alfred.
Right.
Let the Dragonborn be the one to do it. It'll make for a better song.
I'll enjoy.
Song or not, I just want it done.
I've had my share of killing today.
Well, I'm not quite done myself.
I'll enjoy killing you. Hey! For the Emperor!
Well, do it.
Where'd you come from? For the Emperor!
Talos be with you.
What was that, Legate?
Guess he was glitched up.
Just saying goodbye.
Well, the men will be expecting some kind of speech, and we'll need to hand the city over to that free winter fellow.
Wolf. Yes, I've sent men to protect him and bring him here. Windhelm will need a government quickly if we are to prevent more violence.
The Legion will be staying here for quite some time. I don't expect there to be any further violence. Oh, and Leggett. It's been an honor to have you at my side. As a token of my appreciation, I want you to keep my sword. And now to deliver a speech.
All right. And we're going to save again. This is the part most prone to glitching up, that he goes out and gives the speech, but the battle doesn't actually end. And the city stays in, like, siege mode indefinitely after this.
His head will be sent to Cyrodiil, where it will adorn a spike on the walls of the Imperial City. Let this day be a final warning to all who would still call themselves stormcloaks. We are turning the city over to Brunwolf Freewinter, an honorable and faithful man. Many of you will be staying in Windhelm to aid the Jarl in restoring order and stamping out any embers of rebellion that may still smolder here. In appreciation for your exemplary service, I am doubling your pay and compensation to the widows of your fallen comrades.
Solid. Not bad.
I am proud of all of you. All hail the Emperor! All hail his legionnaires!
I hate giving speeches.
It wasn't so bad.
I hope we haven't just created a martyr.
There's bound to be resistance. There are many stormcloak camps tucked away in the hills. They'll no doubt strike whenever and wherever they can. But without Ulfric to inflame their passions, they'll settle down and return to their homes eventually.
I pray you're right, Leggett. In the meantime, we'll continue to root them out and put them to the sword. We couldn't have done this without you. The Empire glories in your accomplishments. Come, Rika. There's still much to be done.
Sometimes I wonder if the gods have abandoned us, as we have abandoned them.
Will you return to Cyrodiil now, General?
No. I suspect Skyrim to be my home for many years. I can't say I'll ever get used to the damn cold or understand these Nords, but I've come to respect them. The harshness of Skyrim has a way of carving a man down to his true self. You're dismissed.
Okay.
I feel so alive!
Rika, where you going?
The General expects so much with so little.
What's next for the accomplished Leggett Rika?
The General's put me in charge of assisting the new governments. I may understand things here in Skyrim better than the General, but I'm a soldier at heart, not a politician. But I'll do my best. This is the land of my birth, the land that shaped me. I'm proud to have any part in making it strong again.
Now that Ulfric's dead, will there be peace?
There are those who still call themselves stormcloaks, who continue to fight us and bring misery to the people, but they are few in number. The ordinary citizen will be happy to get back to life as normal, to have their families return home, and they should enjoy it while they can. I suspect all of Tamriel will again be called to arms in the not-too-distant future.
Anything else I can do?
The Legion's work is far from finished, but you are free to roam. I suspect you'll be of greater good to Skyrim out there, in the world. If, while you're out there, you stumble into any Stormcloak military camps, I expect you to destroy them. I've reports they are hiding in the hills.
Will do.
I'll take my leave then.
Alright, yeah, see, it's what I thought. It's all blocked off. Alright, so this is, again, you're going to notice the battle music is still playing, right? When we exit the city, go somewhere else, and I'm not going to use any fast travel, because that's one of the things that is believed to contribute to glitching. When we exit the city, go somewhere else, pass a bunch of time, and come back. The hope is that the battle will be over. So, I'm actually going to go take the carriage. Even though I could fast travel pretty much wherever right now, right? I'm going to go take this guy's carriage. Because for what... Oh. Maybe the carriage isn't here. And maybe I can't talk to her because we're in combat mode. I know what I can do. Well, first, we'll save again. We'll go deal with Kynes Grove and just get that out of the way. Even though we're not really gonna do the whole Thalmor Embassy thing for a while. That's, in my opinion, one of the most annoying quests in the entire game. But, hopefully we'll advance another quest, and it'll do whatever happens behind the scenes to resolve the Civil War stuff we were on. Yeah, I saw that Dragon Shadow. There's Alduin doing Alduin things. Come on.
Salokun here, Zil Gro Tova Ursa. Sled T Ball.
This is worse than
She's here somewhere. Come on.
I am Saloknir. Hear my voice and despair.
No, I don't think I'm going to despair from your voice.
Always use the crap. I'll be damned. You did it.
Yep.
Wait, something's happening.
Yep.
God's above.
Yeah, check this out.
So you really are... Gods above, look at that. It's true, isn't it? You really are Dragonborn. I owe you some answers, don't I?
Yeah, you do.
Whatever you want to know. Nothing held back.
All right. Who are you, and what do you want with me?
I'm one of the last members of the Blades. A very long time ago, the Blades were dragon slayers, and we served the Dragonborn, the greatest dragon slayer. For the last 200 years since the last Dragonborn Emperor, the Blades have been searching for a purpose. Now that dragons are coming back, our purpose is clear again. We need to stop them.
What's the next move?
The first thing we need to do is figure out who's behind the dragons. The Thalmor are our best lead. If they aren't involved, they'll know who is.
What makes you think the Thalmor are bringing the dragons back?
Nothing solid, yet. But my gut tells me it can't be anybody else. The Empire had captured Ulfric. The war was basically over. Then a dragon attacks, Ulfric escapes, and the war is back on. And now the dragons are attacking everywhere, indiscriminately. Skyrim is weakened. The Empire is weakened. Who else gains from that but the Thalmor?
So we need to find out what they know about the dragons. Any ideas?
If we could get into the Thalmor Embassy, it's the center of their operations in Skyrim. Problem is that place is locked up tighter than a miser's purse. They could teach me a few things about paranoia.
How do we get in?
I'm not sure yet. I have a few ideas, but I'll need some time to pull things together. Meet me back in Riverwood. If I'm not back when you get there, wait for me. I shouldn't be long.
Keep an eye on the sky. This is only going to get worse.
Okay. So she's going to go back to Riverwood. That's fine. I am going to run to Solitude and see if General Tullius is back in Castle Dower. And of course, this whole exercise, all this rigmarole we're doing now,
tedious, but a well-made arrow's
is just to make sure that the battle for the battle for Windhelm didn't glitch out on us.
The winking skeevers got warm beds and cold mead. You look like you could use both.
What I could use is my boots that I had left on the table before. Let's wait for General Tullius. See if he shows up in the morning.
What I do for Skyrim and her people.
Alright, well, Rika is back. I know sometimes Tullius, hangs out in these adjoining areas.
New orders for the soldiers, Legate. Make sure they're distributed as noted.
Ooh, absorbs 20 points of health.
Sir, half of the orders appear to be missing.
That is correct. Those orders have been delivered by special courier. I can't trust some of our normal distribution channels. Go on, get out of here.
Understood.
Okay.
Have you heard? There's been another dragon attack. Kynes Grove this...
Yeah, I was there. Alright. So now... hopefully, if the wagon guy is back, that's a good sign that Windhelm has been reset. Okay, the wagon guy is back. NPCs are out. That's a good sign. No fires on the bridge here. Come on, normal city, normal city. No whammy, no whammy. It's thinking. It's a long loading screen. No battle music. Okay, we got random dudes walking around. And the gate is not blocked. So this looks good. I'm going to go see if that new guy is the Jarl. And of course I show up at 1 in the morning. Yeah, the end of the Civil War, the battle for the capital city, whichever side you're on, in my couple of playthroughs at least, has caused me more glitches than any other part of the game.
I don't like talking to someone who holds their honor so cheaply.
Well, thank you.
I should bash your face in after all you've done.
Really?
I hope the Wilds claim you one of these days.
What have I done to you folks?
May the gods watch over your battles, friend.
You sound a lot like Ulfric Stormcloak. Will you let Argonians into the city?
I'd like to, but it's not as simple as that. Most of the folk in the city believe, as Ulfric did, that outsiders should not be trusted. Until those people learn to accept the Argonians, they must remain outside, for their own safety. Old habits don't die easily, and we Nords can be as stubborn as stone.
Any plans to renovate the Grey Quarter?
I've taken the first steps toward doing so already. I met with several of the Dark Elves to discuss improvements in the Grey Quarter. But we have no real plans as of yet. First, we'll need to refill our coffers and stockpile stone and wood. The war took a heavy toll on Windhelm's resources. But I swore an oath to our Dunmer friends that for as long as I sit on the throne of Windhelm, their needs will not be ignored.
Well, that's awfully noble.
Safe journeys, Sword Brother. My time is limited, so speak quickly.
How are you settling in?
Every day is a struggle. But a Nord doesn't back down from a fight when the cause is honorable. I just wish things were simpler. In my days as a soldier, I knew who the enemy was, and how to defeat him. Unfortunately, a sword can't repair damaged buildings, feed hungry people, or undo years of prejudice.
Well,
good day.
Hopefully that means better things are ahead for Windhelm. So, we've had a productive time. We have ended the Civil War. We've started the next little chain of events with the Blades. That's going to be on hold for a while. And changed a bunch of governments with some turnover in the Jarls. So for now, I am just going to run back to the plantation. I suspect I have some money to collect. Come on, glass sword.
What do you need, my Thane?
Money.
Very good, sir.
Oh, 8,000. Oh, yeah.
Until next time.
All right. Well, I am gonna call that an episode. So make sure to check out the next one, and we see what's next for Marius the Paladin. As always, thanks for watching.